and welcome back to a fantastic day of Vlogtober. I hope that you and your family are doing well. I'm just having another chill day. I just finished up work, so yeah. So I was definitely ready to make this because to me, making videos, it's very relaxing. And so after spending time at work, I'm just like, this is my downtime, my unwind time that I get to speak with you all. So today I am wearing my summer vacation crochet top, and this is by Jessica Reeves Pates, aka Mama in a Stitch. I can never remember her actual name, so I always have to write it down. But anyway, love this. This is a cotton and a superwash merino wool blend that I dyed and crocheted up. And I made an entire video on my process of making this top, and I will leave the link below. So, I have finished a knit project as well. And that's what I love about doing this channel is that I can switch from knitting to crocheting back and forth anytime. So we're going to talk about my knitted hat that I finished. And it is the Chucko Hat. This is my second Chucko Hat that I have made. And it is designed by Courtney Buckaloo Kramer. And the yarn that I used was a universal yarn in the Uptown Bulky Amplify. I don't know why the name of that yarn is so long. It is by Universal Yarn on the Uptown Bulky Amplify base, and the colorway is called All the Rage. It's a lot. But anyway, as you can see, it made this beautiful stripe effect. I love it. And this is a very simple hat. It's just 4x4 rib. And I thought it would be an excellent way to use up this yarn. And as you can see here, it has like this little stripe of the gray, and then it's a darker purple. And then it has this nice transition up to a lighter purple. And then it goes into that grayish white color. So let me show you the crown. This is the crown. And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, this hat is tiny. Well, first of all, it's not blocked yet. I will be blocking it later on this week. I hope to get this blocked. And from my experience with my first Chucko hat, it was very small, just like this one. And then when I blocked it, the stitches just bloomed out. And so if you stretch it, it's actually about that wide. And I'll go ahead and try it on for you all. There's two ways to wear this. So the first way is like a slouchy sort of way. I'm looking in the viewfinder. Let's see. You all see that? It's kind of like a slouchy sort of way. And some people like to wear it like this. And then the other way is that you can simply fold up the brim, which is the way that I'll be wearing it most likely. And so it actually stretches out to be a rather large hat. So here it is with the brim folded. That is so cute. I love it. And once I get it blocked, I'm going to take some pictures and update my Ravelry and all that fun stuff. But it's fantastic. And it feels really good on my head. Like really, really good. Yeah, I really like it. And that's how it looked on the inside. So yeah, it's really neat. This yarn is 100% acrylic yarn. And yeah. And like I said, once I have time, I'll like update my Ravelry and all of that stuff. And you can definitely check out my Ravelry. I've been doing really good this year with keeping up with my projects. And I even went back and updated some old projects. So I've been trying to be good. So this hat, it took me 4 days to complete. I just could not put this hat down. I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's a 4x4 rib, like, knit 4, purl 4, all the way up. I went all the way up to 9 inches, and then I did the decrease. I did the decrease using DPNs, and I only had to use DPNs for like maybe the last 4 rows. Yeah, not a whole lot of DPN usage, even though I do enjoy using DPNs. So yeah, this is my hat. The only, I don't know, downside, I guess, or con that I would say about this yarn is that it is very, very splitty. And also I want to say this yarn, I do believe, is discontinued. However, there are some websites where you can find this yarn if you look for it. I believe I saw some on eBay, and I think there's a few people that have it in their stash on Ravelry. So if you really want it, I'm sure you can find it. You'll just have to dig a little bit. But I don't believe that Universal Yarn is making this particular type of yarn. But of course, you can always go check out their website because they have a lot of fun, great yarn. But anyway, this yarn is a little splitty. And so it did mess with a few of my stitches because I would knit and then I would come back around and I would notice that like I only picked up maybe half the stitch, like half the piece of yarn. And so I had to, like rip back, pick it back up again, put it back on the needle, and continue knitting. So that's the only thing I would say, is that it is a bit splitty. But other than that, I have no complaints about this yarn. I definitely don't have any complaints about this hat. Like, this has definitely become one of my new favorite knit hats. And I also added it to my hat bundle. I made a video a little while ago about like knitted hats that you can make. I forget what the exact title was, but it was talking about some of my favorite knit hat patterns. And so I am going to add this to the bundle as well. Okay, so that's that. So I wanted to work on my boho cardigan for a little bit. So yeah, let me regroup myself. Oh, did I show you all this was all the yarn I had left? Yeah. You can't really see it, but of course on the outside it has that darker purple, but on the inside there is a little bit of that light purple left. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with this small amount of yarn. Now I do have a bag full of nothing but leftover scrap yarn. And I hope to do a video soon talking about what's in my scrap yarn bag and what I'm planning to do with it. And maybe you all can suggest some things for me because I have a hard time finding or knowing what to do with a ball of yarn this small. Like, this is just a few grams, a few ounces. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. While I work on my boho cardigan, I just wanted to do a little bit of a chat with you all. Feel free to grab any projects that you're working on, knit, crochet, weaving, spinning, sewing, whatever you're working on, or you can just sit and chill and listen. It's totally fine. But anyway, today I have a fun non-yarn related topic, but I wanted to talk to you all about my favorite childhood movies. And this is what I love about doing Vlogtober. Like, I can, tell you all some of the non-yarn things that I enjoy. So I watched a lot of movies growing up as a child. Me and my little sister, we watched a lot of movies, and we had quite an extensive collection of movies. And so I made a list of some of my favorite movies, and all in all, it's 10. But for today, I am going to mention 5 of them, and then I'll mention the other 5 a little bit later. And who knows, the list may keep growing. Who knows? So let's talk about some of my favorite childhood movies. And so the very first one we are going to start with has to be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Y'all, that movie just has a special place in my heart. Like, Gene Wilder is amazing. And I just love, love, love that movie. It's one of those movies where I can watch over and over again and not get tired. I know all the songs in that movie. Yeah, like the one, like Cheer Up Charlie, the one where his mom sings to him. And oh, there will be no spoilers. No spoilers. Like there's nothing, super there's nothing that would ruin the movie, if you haven't seen it already. But I love the movies, the Oompa Loompa song. I love it. And of course, my favorite character is Charlie, of course. But that Violet, oh my gosh, that girl. Let me know if you've seen the movie. Who is your favorite character in Willy Wonka? Of course, the grandfather was adorable. Yeah. But anyway, so that movie came out in 1971. And of course, I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s, but still, I love that movie. The next one up is The King and I. So, The King and I actually came out in 1956. It was a remake on a musical. And I love The King and I because of the costumes, the dancing, the singing. I love musicals. Now, not all musicals, but I do love musicals. Like Hamilton, love that. Anything like that, I just love. Dreamgirls, amazing, amazing musical. Eddie Murphy and Jennifer Hudson was just amazing in that movie, as well as everyone else. But I do like musicals. And so, The King and I is just a favorite of mine. I love it. And I just love the storyline in it and the dynamic between the two main characters. I just think it is just absolutely beautiful. And, I just enjoy that movie. Let's see. What is my third movie? Oh, James and the Giant Peach. I love that movie. I just love the imagery and the storyline, and it's just wonderful. And I love seeing what James and his new friends get into, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful storyline. Yeah, I just think it looks so wonderful, and especially like in a world now where so much of our TV and film is used with AI and CGI. Just that movie was just, it looked like it was done with the storyboard, but beautiful imagery. And that movie came out in 1996. Yes, 1996. So I would have been around the first grade. Yeah, I would have been either at the tail end of kindergarten or either first grade when that movie came out. Okay, so the next one we have is Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my gosh, treat her like a lady. Yes, if you know, you know. I love Miss Doubtfire. Robin Williams in that movie was just amazing. And of course, Sally Field is in there. Gotta love Sally Field. But anyway, my favorite scene in that movie is definitely the ones with the fire in the pots. If you know, you know. Oh my gosh, I love it. I definitely, like, if you're looking for a really good, wholesome show that doesn't have anything crazy in it or anything like that, just a really, really wholesome family movie, definitely check out Miss Doubtfire. That movie came out in 1993. So, yes, that is definitely one that I feel like I could watch Miss Doubtfire right now and be just as into it as I was when I was like a toddler. Love that movie. Okay, so the next one and the final one for today has to be Homeward Bound. Oh my gosh. I love Homeward Bound so much, okay? Shadow, Chance, and Sassy the cat. Yes, they were amazing. I just think that they are a wonderful trio, and that movie, it has so many emotions in it. Like, there's sad parts, there's happy parts, there's parts that make you laugh. Like, Homeward Bound is just, it's one of those movies that I think it would be a great family movie. The kids can hang out with the parents and watch this movie, and I think the kids would enjoy it, especially if they like cats and dogs. And this is like live action cats and dogs. These are, not animated stuff. So yes, I love it. Chance was my favorite, but well, they were all amazing. They were all amazing in their own way, but I just love Chance's storyline. So yeah, those are the movies that I'm sharing with you all today. Let me know, what are your favorite childhood movies? I would definitely love to know, because, maybe I'll go check it out. With a lot of the streaming services and stuff nowadays, you can definitely go and find like older movies and stuff like that. And growing up, I had those on VHS, and all the Gen Zers watching are probably like, what? What's a VHS? Yes, that was before the DVDs and the Blu-ray. Before I go, I wanted to share the progress that I've made so far. So I'm going to stand up and just give you a little twirl, or kind of, because I'm still attached to the ball of yarn. Okay. This sleeve is finished. Of course, I'm still working on this one. And a back view. I love the detail in the back. And I was a little worried about the fit, because the cotton is not giving a lot, but I think it is looking great. Love it. All right, y'all. So thank you for sharing another day of Vlogtober with me, and I look forward to chatting with you all tomorrow. Bye.